What's going on, guys? Invade20 here, and got a final. Man, it's been a while since we've had a new release. So went up to Farner's a couple days ago and picked up the 2016 Kevin Harvick Bristol race version. So quite a number of weeks, but finally we have this release, and then we'll also have the Truex Darlington and Joe Logano All-Star race versions coming up on Friday. So those reviews will be out soon, but onto the box here. Just a standard race to win box. 2016, got the schedule on the back. And on this side, Kevin Harvick Busch Beer Bristol win, 1/577. That's I was quite surprised when I saw the production number on this. So I mean that brings up two things. If you're planning on getting one, I would highly suggest getting one as soon as possible. Two, again, only 577 made. That's not a lot. 9 chances out of 10, couple years down the road, this is going to be a very hard race version to get your hands on. But yeah, so onto the stuff that comes with it. Of course, race winner sticker and race winner card there. The back. Harvick post second win of 2016. So we'll go ahead and go over the car, and then I want to bring up some of the reference photos to the actual race win car. And we'll go over a couple of things, but man, hell of a race version. I tell you what, hell of a race version. We'll start from the front. Man, this thing, it is dirty as hell. Get the thing focused in. Beautiful race version. That's what you want to see in a race version. At least I do. But that is something else right there. Fantastic. Dirt everywhere. Splitter pretty much covered. You got the hood there. Great looking paint scheme too, honestly. The colors are awesome on this car. Great race version. Really nice paint scheme. You got Harvick there. Go ahead and lift up the hood. So you got the engine in there. And underneath, there's a bunch of sponsors there. So down the left side. Alright, so yeah, like I said, no confetti on this car, but this thing is just covered in different things, from rubber buildup and dirt and whatever else. Just down the left side, you got stuff all over the car. Like I said, great race version. And of course, we'll get around to the right side. You got in the wall a little bit as well, so got just about everything. If this car had a little bit of confetti on it, it'd be pretty neat. But see there on the right rear, you got a good bit of rubber buildup. Yeah, this tripod's going to be fits today. Doesn't want to do what I want. Doesn't do what I want it to do. There you get a good look at the right rear or left rear. My bad, getting ahead of myself. One cool thing to note: you got the little Brian Clausen little decal there, which is pretty cool. So they got that on there. And so onto the top. I don't know how well you can see it on the video, but got a little bit of stuff there on the 4 car. You can see, or the 4 to the number. And of course, roof flaps function. So onto the back, got Busch, and on the deck lid, did number 40. Yeah, I freaked out for a second. I saw the 4, and there was a 40, the 0 next to it. But I've had quite a few of those where it looks like it might be a door number, and you see all the rest of the digits, but and fuel cell in the back. So down to the right side. Like I said, got in the wall a little bit, it looks like, and this is definitely the most eventful side. So starting at the right rear, you got the tire made contact with the wall. You got the white rim around the tire, which is pretty neat. But yeah, there you go. You got a pretty good look at the wall scrape there, all the way down to the right front. Looks like he hit something there. Even up here, I don't know what he would have hit, but quite a large mark. Kind of hard to tell from what, but there is that. All the way down to the right front, and the Goodyear lettering is rubbed completely off of that, so that's pretty cool. All the way back to the front of the car. So focus that in. Actually, we'll zoom out and just give you a whole look at the right side there. Like I said, hell of a race version. Great car. Would definitely highly recommend it. Like I said, if I had to put money on one of the rarest race versions of 2016, this would probably be it. I can't really pull off the production numbers off the top of my head for some of the other ones, but like I said, 500 some. That's pretty low. I mean, I guess it's not totally a fair comparison, but it's kind of close. Like, I picked up the Casey Kane race version from 2008. There's 800 of those made, and that's a very hard race version to come across. So, you know, down the road, if I had to put my money on it, I'd probably put my money on this one to be pretty rare as time went on. But, you know, it's just a guess. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah, like I said, even still, I think it's a great race version. There you have it. So I did want to talk about this for a couple of different reasons. I usually, like I said, I like to pull up some of the reference photos that you can get off of the Lionel Racing forum, just to compare it and see what they might have messed up or what they missed or what's not very accurate. So, and one of the things that I couldn't believe once I first looked at the reference photos compared to the diecast once I got it was, let's go back to the nose here. Let's get that focused in there. Let's compare that to the reference photo. As you can see in the picture, I've got it up on my phone as I record this. I mean, I don't, obviously it's definitely not quite, it's definitely dirty there on the reference photo, but I mean, compared to the diecast, it's not, I don't even really think it's that close. Now, one of the things the number one thing I would guess as to why there's such a big difference. The All-Star Race version for Joe Logano that'll be coming out here soon. It's actually out now. It should be shipping out to people who've ordered it. Lionel has had a lot of trouble in the past of small things on 1/24 scale diecast, which I understand. I don't know much of what goes into making race versions. But, you know, I would imagine it's pretty hard to get some of the small things right. So when it comes to small, you know, this rubber buildup here, I guess that would be my guess is that they had, you know, an issue getting it correct. So, you know, they can only go so small, I suppose. So that's one of the reasons why it came out like this. So I don't know. You know, you would think there would be a solution. You know, I honestly, I hate to nitpick and to pick out each and every little thing that's wrong with the car, because at the end of the day, I put it in my collection, and you know, I might remember it's you know, it's a little off, but you know, I don't totally blame them. They've obviously messed up some diecast before, but you know, sometimes there's just nothing really they can do. You know, I've thought about it before. I don't know if they could fix that to make it a little bit more accurate. I don't know. It's just a thought. So moving on, the only other thing, like I said, a lot of small little things. On this right side here, this is really the only other two things I had to talk about. Was, again, just some of the small little things. I don't fully understand some of these details on the car. I would imagine, again, too small to get it totally accurate. But if you look on the right side, I don't know how well you can tell in the video, but if you get the car in person, you can tell some of these marks on the side here from the wall, quite a bit pixelated. Again, some of the small little things I would imagine it's pretty hard to do. I don't know. It's like I said, the All-Star win, all the little pictures on that car, they had to make them a lot bigger on the diecast, just due to them being small on the car. So you know, that's going to be a huge one. That's going to be a little disappointing to have the pictures like way bigger than what they should be, because that's the entire car. That's what the car is made up of. So pretty much the whole car is going to be, you know, not very accurate. But if you just look at some of the right side damage and stuff, a lot of it, like right here specifically, I feel like it seems to be a lot thicker or bigger than what it should be. But yeah, again, I'm just pointing it out just to make a note of it, just to see what you guys think. Because again, I think it's pretty interesting to see the differences between the diecast and the actual pictures. The only other thing, when I first got this, I noticed this line right here. Try to get it to focus as best I can. At first, I thought it was a template line. They've left those on the car, the diecast, way too many times. I think one of them was the Jimmy Johnson Coke 0400 race win that had some template lines on it with like on the nose. There's a couple of them. That's what I thought it was, but if you look on the reference photo, you can see it. It's weird, like right here, you can see it's almost like they cut this part and placed a new like quarter panel on it. I don't know if that was the case, like they did that, like he had practice damage or something like that, and they ended up replacing that because you can see the red line goes up until here where this line is. So it looks like they placed a new panel on there or something. I don't know if somebody has the answer to that, but just something to note. But you can definitely see it more clear on the photo, the reference photo. It definitely looks like they put like a separate piece of car on there. So I don't know, just something to note. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Just a little bit of comparison. Give you some pretty good looks at this car if you're looking to buy it. So make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. But like I said, final verdict. Great diecast. Maybe a little bit more race than what it actually should be, but hey, that's okay in my books. So there it is. Great race version. Great paint scheme too. I know I mentioned it before, but the blue looks awesome on this car. I don't know. Overall, if it wasn't a race version, I don't know if I'd pick it up or not. But just having it here in person, it's a great looking car. Great looking paint scheme. So there it is. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed it. You can check out the description down below. You can check out my social media stuff. I also picked up a couple of new pickups. Like I mentioned, the 2008 Casey Kane Pocono race version. I got some new pickups from eBay if you want to check those out on my Instagram page down below. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.